Namaste and welcome to day 11 of the 21 days of Limitless Possibilities Challenge. I am Anita Goa. Today we're going to get a little bit juicier and work a little bit deeper into our core, and at the end of it I have a little surprise to you, which I had in day 2 of the core workout that you did back a few days ago. So I hope that you will enjoy this one. You don't really need any kind of equipment, so just make sure that you bring yourself, find your mat, and let's get started. We're going to start in a forearm plank. So you're starting to get used to this position now. So come down onto your forearms. See that your shoulders are on top of your elbows and your palms can be grounded, or you can just interlace your fingers as well. Say a prayer here in this position. Extend your legs out so that your feet are hip distance apart, and then feel that you're pressing the floor away from you and drawing up into your abdominals and puffing up your back a little bit. Wrap the shoulder blades into your armpits. So feel like you are creating a little bit of a traction between your forearms and up into your navel. So you feel them drawing towards each other. And from here we're going to rotate to the right just with our feet, and rotating from the bottom of your ribs, come back to the center, and then rotate to the left and come back to the center. And now all the while you're just breathing with it, just inhaling and exhaling and going side to side. Good. Just one more time. And then go over to the right and hold it there. And now you're slowly going to shift yourself into a side forearm plank, which we also did on day 2. Now I have my feet in front of each other. You can also keep your feet on top of each other, or you can step one leg in front for support, so depending on where you're at. So now try to hold it here, lift up through that right hip, and you can reach the left arm over the left ear so you get a good deep stretch into the left side waist. Or you can take it to the next step, which we also did on day 2. Hand behind, and then exhale, rotate. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, back up. Now your hand and your arm is a little bit on a diagonal, so a little different than day 2. So you can just see if you can touch the floor here. And if you can't touch, no biggie. Just keep working at it. Good. And come back to the center. Lower yourself back down very mindfully. Hold it there, and we're going to see if we can rotate over to the other side. So sorry that I'll be facing away from you. Hold it, and then roll over. Either stack, keep the feet in front of each other, on top of each other, or top leg in front. You can reach the right arm up, or reach it over. Hold it here. Make sure that you're not sinking into your shoulder. Hand can go behind, and you can rotate if you want. Exhale and inhale. Oops, a little bit of balance involved there. Exhale and inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale and inhale. Hold it, and then come back into the center and lower your knees into the floor and just rest it back into a child's pose. Just feel like you're creating a little bit of suction through your hands as you draw your hips back and creating a little bit more length and space into your torso. You can move your torso back and forth a little bit and roll yourself up vertebrae by vertebrae. Yeah, could you feel that? It goes really deep into the obliques. Now we'll come back into the forearm plank one more time. And we're going to extend the legs out. So keep the same position. Now we're going to draw the right knee to the right elbow armpit. And extend it to the back. And then draw the same knee to the left elbow armpit. And go back. Good. Try to do that 2 more times. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Release it down. And we'll try the same on the other side. Draw the knee. Extend it back. To the other. And back. 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Release it down. And lower the knees into the floor. And again, rest it back into child's pose. So definitely, you will feel that into your arms. You might feel that a little bit into your breath as well. At least I did. And then just give your lower back a bit of a release. And roll yourself up vertebrae by vertebrae. And just shrug your shoulders around a little bit. And then go in the other direction. Okay? So let's try to do that from a plank position. And if plank position doesn't work for your wrists, make sure that you repeat the forearm plank. Okay, come forward into a plank. Hold it here. And then exhale. Draw the knee to the right elbow. And extend. Draw it to the left. And extend. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Release it down. Just go into a downward facing dog. Just give yourself a little bit of a rest. And then come back into plank. And we'll repeat that on the other side. Draw the knee to the left elbow. And extend. To the right. And extend. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Release it down. And rest into downward facing dog for just a moment. Or you can rest into a child's pose. Good. Then step the right foot forward and cross the left foot to the outside and sit down. Excellent. Just shrug the shoulders away. So definitely you're going to feel this in your arms and even in your legs and in your butt. So it really is a total body workout. Now roll yourself down to the floor, vertebrae by vertebrae. And when your lower back is about to touch the ground, lift your legs off the floor. Just hold it there. Roll the shoulders back. Okay. Few more left here. So hands behind your head. Roll the shoulder blades off. And lift your legs up a bit. We're going to draw the elbows and the knees together as we exhale. And then inhale, extend the legs away. Do that again. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. So very important that as you extend the legs away, that your lower back is still touching the floor. You can have a little bit of space, but you want to make sure that your lower back is protected. Only extend and lower the legs as far out away as you feel that you can breathe and you stay safe. Okay? So a little Mona Lisa smile on your face, and especially when the going starts to get a bit tougher, get that smile, that little inner smile. Makes a huge difference. Remind yourself of why you're doing this. Stay connected to your intention. Good, and release. Lower it back. So give yourself a little rub on your belly and say good job. Give yourself a little tap on the shoulders, on your back, and say good job. And now we're going to go into rotation. So hands behind your head again. Roll yourself up. Hold it there. Keep your legs in a 90-degree angle. We rotate to the left. Draw the knee and the elbow together and extend the other leg out. And come back to the center. Rotate to the right. Knee and the elbow. Try to touch them. Extend the other leg. And come back to the center. So you can go here. Rotate. And center, rotate, and center. Okay, so exhale, and inhale, exhale, and inhale. Do that 2 more times. Exhale, feel the rotation happening from the bottom of your ribs. Navel draws in. Just keep breathing with it. 1 more time. Over and in, twisting from the bottom of your ribs. Now you continue in this speed, or you can go a little faster. 10 times. Go side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come back to the center and release it back. Ooh la la! Yummy, yummy, yummy. Really good. Yummy in my tummy. Now adjust again and open the arms out to the side. Palms to the floor. Keep your legs in a 90-degree angle. Really squeeze your legs together so it feels like you have one leg. Now we're going to draw the knees a little closer to the chest and then rotate to the left. Hold it there. And feel like your hips are stacking on top of each other. Then as you exhale, draw the navel in and see if you can lift both legs off at the same time. Do that again. Rotate to the right. Try to stack your hips on top of each other. You might feel a little cracks there in your back, little air pockets. But make sure that it doesn't feel uncomfortable. And then exhale, lift it up. Good. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the center. So you're again rotating from the bottom of your ribs. Try to keep your shoulders as grounded as you can, right? Maybe your legs won't touch the ground. That's okay. Just bring them over as far as you can. And you might even feel some stretching there into your hips. Good. And then come back up. Excellent. And release it down. Ooh, that's quite a handful, right? Cup your hands around the knees and draw the knees away. Lift your head up and slowly start to roll yourself up to a seated position. And I hope that that is starting to feel a little bit easier to do now. So here comes my little treat for you. Just like I did in day 2, we did high crow as well as low crow or baby crow. Today we're going to do side crow. So this is another extension of the family. So it's one thing to just work the abs and center into it and make our abs strong and toned, like I said. It's another thing to sort of engage them while in action. So that's basically what we're going to do right now. So what we will practice, remember, yoga And fitness is just a practice. You know, we have to do it over and over again in order to get it. So we're going to come into this low squatting position. Squeeze the thighs together. And we rotate. You can rotate to either side. And make sure that your knees stay together. Press the arm and the thigh against each other like you did on day 2 in that core sequence, and draw the navel in and feel like you're anchoring into your hips, although your hips are now lifted. And then from this position, so if you feel that this is enough for you, you stay here. And then the next position is you open your arms to about shoulder distance apart. And keep squeezing your hips, squeezing your legs, and lift your hips up. And then center your nose and your heart right in between the arms. Oops, find the right position there. And as you hold it here, the key is to start to lean forward. And as you lean forward, drawing in through your abdomen, you start to lean forward, and then eventually your feet will start to come off. And you release it down. Okay? You will start to get it as you practice. So just keep at it. And later on in the challenge, we will practice it again. So just keep doing this. Sit up and rotate to your other side. And remember, there's always one side that's a little stronger than the other, one side that's a little bit more flexible than the other. Hold it there. If this is enough for you, hang out there. And then start to open up your arms. So you're about shoulder distance. Keep squeezing the thighs. Lift your hips up as high as you can. Center your nose right in between. And then start to lean forward. Keep your elbows on top of your wrists. And as your face goes forward, your feet will start to lift off. And release it down. Okay, so just rest and circle your wrists and just try to have fun with it. That's what I want this challenge to be about, just having fun and just exploring the possibilities and just noticing really what is it that you can do in this moment, and then slowly work yourself towards the full expression of it. Okay, side crow. So that's it. We're going to roll down onto the floor. Again, all the way down. Keep the feet hip distance apart. And lift your toes up off the floor. Lift your toes up off the floor, root into the four corners of your feet. Then rest the arms at the side of your body. And like we did in a previous video, draw the navel in. I forget exactly which one it was. Squeeze to the bottom of your buttocks and gradually lift your pelvis up and come into your bridge pose. And then interlace the fingers by wiggling your shoulder blades together and stretch the arms away so you give the fronts of your shoulders a bit of a stretch. Give your abdomen, your hip flexors a bit of a stretch. They've worked a lot today. And we'll also strengthen the muscles in our butt, our hamstrings, and the deep spinal muscles in our back. Full breath in, full breath out. Good. And then slowly release and roll it down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Keep that abdominal engagement and lift both legs off. Wrap your arms around your thighs and just draw the elbows out to the side a little bit and relax your shoulders down. Close your eyes and just take a moment to notice how you feel after this, and just let your body absorb this work. Pretty intense abdominal work, but also quite intense through the arms and the legs. Just noticing how your midsection supports the whole. Good. And open your eyes and cup the hands around the knees again. Lift your head up and roll yourself up again. Yeah, there you go. Cross your ankles and sit up tall. Just place your hands on your lower belly and say thank you so much for the support. Reflect back on your practice and notice if it felt a bit different this time. If you felt stronger, more confident in the work, in yourself. I hope so. Palms together. Bow down into the highest within you. Thank you so much again for practicing with me and for being here in this 21 days of limitless possibilities. I hope you're having as much fun as I am. Let me know in the comment box below how this felt. Namaste. Mwah! I will see you back here tomorrow. Don't miss it. Bye.